Hello friends, welcome to our channel Knowledge Amplifier. So today in this particular video, I am going to discuss another very important concept related to big data pipeline, okay, and that is success marker file, okay. This particular topic is especially important if you are doing all the business logic implementation or transformation using PySpark, and if you are using the S3 as your data lake, okay. So what is the success marker file? Let us try to understand its importance and how we can implement or how we can utilize this particular file in our big data pipeline. Okay. So you might have noticed often that if you are writing your data frame data in S3, that can be from AWS Glue or that can be from EMR, then this kind of empty success file is generated. Okay. Underscore success and size is 0 byte. Okay. Now the question might come in your mind that what is the importance of this particular file or why this is generated, what it is indicating, right? That's what I am going to discuss. In simple words, the idea of having this empty success marker file is to indicate that the write operation was completed successfully. Okay. That is, whenever you are writing your PySpark data frame data in your S3, then that you can write in multiple partitions. All these kind of stuffs can be there, right? So when the complete data frame writing is successful, then this particular file is generated, which basically indicates that the writing operation is successful. That's it, okay? So I hope you have understood what is the significance of success marker file. And now let's try to understand how we can use this particular concept in designing our ETL pipeline. Okay. So many times we face this kind of situation where suppose one particular PySpark code is there, which is processing the data and it is writing the data in a particular S3 location. Once it write the data in that location, then another pipeline should start. Okay. Kind of trigger based or event driven pipeline I am talking about. That is, one pipeline is finished. It is writing the data in S3, then another pipeline should be triggered based on that S3 event notification. Okay. If that is the situation, then the success marker file plays a very important role. Okay. Let us try to understand why. Okay. So suppose I am writing a data frame data and it is basically generating two partition based on category ID column. Okay. Category 1 and category 2, like that multiple categories can be there. Now, if you just simply create a S3 event notification, then what problem might appear? That is, as soon as a single file of your overall data frame will be written, not the complete data frame. As soon as a single file is written in your this particular destination S3 location, then that S3 event can trigger the Lambda and that Lambda can trigger the next pipeline. And when the next pipeline will try to read the S3 data, it will not get the complete data because till now the data from the current pipeline itself is not completely written in S3, just partially it is written, and as soon as partially writing is done, then and there S3 event notification triggered the Lambda and Lambda triggered the next pipeline. Okay. So in this kind of situation, what is the actual stuff, what should happen? That is, when the complete data frame write operation is done, then only the Lambda should trigger the next pipeline. Okay. And now the question comes, if I am writing multiple partitions, how the Lambda will know that all the partitions are written? And that is nothing but our success file. So what we can do, we will not simply create S3 event notification. Okay. Rather, what we can do, we can create S3 notification such that if success file is written, then only it will trigger the Lambda. Okay, and then Lambda will trigger next pipeline which will read the complete data from this S3 location apart from the success file and process further. Okay, that's the importance of success file. I hope you understood this. Now let's see one implementation. It will become more clear to us. Okay, so here what we are doing first, we are creating a database in our Snowflake and then we are creating a table in it and we are ingesting some dummy data in it. Okay, so here the same code I have taken in my Snowflake. Here I can show you the drop database Ramu, and if I refresh, currently see Ramu database is not there. Then create or replace database Ramu. Here I am creating the table and I am inserting the data. Okay, and data is inserted. Now if I do select start from products, here you will be able to see that this is the simple 5 record data. Okay, and here if I refresh this one, here in the Ramu database in the public schema, this products table is there. Okay. Now what we want to build a simple pipeline where there will be a glue job which will read the complete data and will partition this data based on category ID. As you can see here, two distinct category IDs are there, 1 and 2. So with these two partitions, the glue will write the data in S3 destination, and then we want to read the data from Amazon Athena, okay, to run some ad hoc queries. Okay, that's the simple pipeline. So as you can see here, what is the step 2? The step 2 is we want to create 3 buckets. Okay, what is the importance of each bucket? I will be explaining when the requirement will come. As of now, let's follow these steps, and I will go step by step, very slow, because this concept is very important and you can utilize the same concept in other different scenarios also. So try to understand this particular concept very carefully, okay? So here our first bucket is created. I will create the second bucket and third bucket, okay? And as you know, already I have discussed that whenever we want to connect PySpark and Snowflake, then certain dependency jar we have to use. So that one we will be uploading here, okay? And these jars already I discussed and shared with you. If you want to know the detailed explanation, then you can check the link given in the description box. I have explained already these concepts in my previous video. So let it upload. So here both of the jar files are uploaded. I will just take their S3 URLs, okay? Because that one I am going to use while creating the glue job, okay? So here I have taken both of the S3 URLs for both of the jars, and then here what we are doing in this step 4, here we are creating first a role, okay? I will show you the role which I have already created. This role basically I am going to use to run our glue job, okay? So it is having basic roles like glue surface role, S3 access, CloudWatch access and all, okay? I will show you that. So here you can see S3 access, CloudWatch access and glue surface role, simple access is there. Now here is our main code. What we are doing here, we are creating this Spark session, and this is the main function. Here at the end we are calling the main function. If you see the main function, it is very simple. First I am putting all the configurations whatever required apart from the password. So password I'll be putting that I cannot show you, but if you want to make the whole system more secure, then either you can follow the key pair based authentication, or you can store the user ID, password, this kind of secret credentials in secret manager and read the secret manager data using GO23 client, okay? So here what we are doing, we are reading the data from the products table, and then here we are writing the data. First we are partitioning based on category ID, and we are writing in the CSV Snow. This particular bucket, whatever we have created here, in that bucket in the Hello World folder, I am writing the data, okay? So here all I will do, I will copy this particular code, and here I will be going to AWS Management Console, and I'll be going to glue, and I'll be creating a glue job, okay? So here I'll go to jobs, add job without marker demo by some name I'm giving, and the demo success file YT, this is the role whatever we have created. And then here as of now I want to create a new script, so I'll choose that Spark with Python, that is fine because I am using PySpark. I will go to next, and then here I will click on save job and edit the script, okay? I'll paste the code, and here I will just put the password, that's it, okay? So here I have given the password. Now we have to configure the jars also, right? Dependent jars. So here I will go to edit job, and then here in this particular part in the dependent jars I will add both the jar URLs with comma separated values, okay? Simple. And here I will save this one, right? And then what I will do, I will run the glue job, but before that I will create an Athena database and a Athena table pointing to that particular S3 location where our glue is writing the data, okay? Simple thing. Here you can see the schema I have kept same as of Snowflake. Only thing is the category ID I am keeping as partition by column. Okay. Now what I will do, I will open AWS Management Console in a new tab, and then here I will go to Athena, and here I will be writing the codes. All the codes I'll be providing in the description box or in the comment section so that you can use them and simultaneously practice. Okay. So here database hello world already exists. Okay, it already exists, that's fine. Currently, if you see in this particular database, no table is there. So what I will do, I will just create a table. Okay. So here our table is created. If I just expand, here you can see this particular one. Category ID is the partition. And now if I do select star from this particular table, here we will be getting no record, right? Because in this particular location where this external table is pointing to, there actually no data is there, right? If you see here currently it is empty. So what we will do, we will run our glue job. Okay, so let's do that. I'll go to glue console, and then here I will run the job. So here you can see our glue job is successful. Now I can go to this particular location and refresh, and here you can see that both the partitions are created. Okay, it is perfectly fine. And now if I do select star, here we will see no data is there. Okay, and the reason is why, that is the metadata is not sync up in between the data lake and our Athena metastore. So for that, what we will do, we will execute the msck repair command. So that way our metadata will be synchronized with data lake and Athena. Okay, if I execute that, here you will see it will try to find out those partitions which are not registered in metastore. As you can see here, category 1, category 2 both was not registered. And now if I do select star, here we will able to see the data beautifully, whatever we were getting in Snowflake. Okay, but generally in production scenario, obviously manually this kind of msck command we are not going to execute. So what we have to do, we have to automate the process. Okay, and how we can automate the process? That is very simple. As soon as the data will be arriving in this particular CSV snow bucket, then we can trigger a Lambda based on S3 event notification, which will execute this msck repair command. That's it. Okay. So for that, what I will do, I will show you the demo from beginning. I will just delete this particular stuff. And here in Athena also, I will delete this particular table, drop the table. So it is dropped, and then here we will create the table. Okay. So currently you can see there is no data. It is perfectly fine, right? Now what we will do, we will go to Lambda. And here we create the function demo Athena 3YT, some name I am giving, and then here I want to work with Python. I will create the function. So the Lambda code is very simple. First we are creating the Athena client using Boto3, and then here this is the database, and this command we want to execute, that we are putting in query parameter. And then as you know that Athena always generate the log file which is stored in S3 location. So where it will be storing the logs, that S3 location also I am putting. That's it. Okay. So here I'll be choosing that, and here what I will do, I will just paste it there. Okay, and I will deploy this. So here it is successful. Okay, now what we will do, we will basically configure the trigger notification with this particular S3 location. Okay, so I will add the trigger. I will go to S3, bucket name is this one. I will agree with this, and here I will add this. So whenever object will be created, this Lambda will be triggered. Okay, so here you can see the trigger is added. Not only that, we have to make sure that the Lambda has the proper role to execute that msck command. So I will go to permission section, and here I will be adding the Athena role and S3 access also, because ultimately it is going to pull the data from S3, right? So I will clear this one, search S3 full access also providing, and I will attach the points. Okay, So Lambda basic role is there, S3 full access is there, Athena full access is there. So if you see in this particular bucket, if I go to properties section, here you will able to see that this particular all object create event is added. So what will happen, as soon as the glue will create that folder, it will trigger an S3 event notification, and that will trigger the Lambda. The Lambda will basically run this particular MSCK repair command. Okay, as simple as that. So what will happen, we no need to manually execute any MSCK repair kind of command in Athena. Okay, directly we can query our data. That's the beauty, right? So we have created the S3 event notification, and we have given the proper permission also. So we are all set. Now what we will do, we will run our glue job again. Okay, this is second time we are running. Okay, so let's run the job. So soon we will see that in CSV location the data is coming. Right, so I'll just click on that. Here you can see the job is in running state. Let's wait for a couple of seconds. So here you can see it is succeeded. So if I go to our S3 location, here again both partitions are created, and ideally it should trigger the Lambda. So I can go to view logs in CloudWatch. We should be able to see the logs. Okay, let's see that. So here you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times the Lambda got triggered. Okay, so now let's query this particular Athena. If I do just a run command, here we will see all the data, whatever was available in Snowflake, that we are able to see. Okay, perfect pipeline, but there is a problem. Okay, let's try to understand what is that. See, this time, because we are writing the glue data frame in partitions. Okay, so as soon as one single file is getting written, the S3 event notification is triggering our Lambda. That's why this many times the Lambda has triggered, and all the times it is just executing the same command MSCK repair. That's it, nothing else, right? But actually, in a proper optimized pipeline, what should happen? When all the data from the glue data frame is written in S3, that can be multiple partition, single partition, whatever, then single time our Lambda will execute the MSCK repair, because multiple time executing MSCK repair, and after writing all whole data in S3, executing MSCK repair one time is equivalent, right? So this optimization we have to do. We have to execute the Lambda code, or we have to trigger the Lambda code such that it will be waiting until all the partitions are written in this particular bucket. Okay, so there comes the success file importance, because success file is the file which is written when all the data are written in our S3 destination, right? So now let's see the power of our success file. Okay, so what I will do, here I have written another glue code. Okay, so see, it is almost same in the top. Only thing is, when I am writing the data, here I am adding one more optional parameter, which is MapReduce file output committed marker successful job true. That is, this particular option will make sure that the success marker file is written when the writing will be complete. That's it. Okay, no other change. So I will just take this particular glue code, and here what I will do, I will go to glue console, I will add the job, and here with marker demo 3 YT. Okay, some name I am giving. IAM role I will be choosing that one, whatever we have created earlier, right? And I want to create a new script. I will go to next, and then here I will go to save job and edit script. Okay, and is the code. And another thing point to be noted, this time I am writing the data in another S3 location, that is CSV snow with success marker. Okay, because I want to show you, so to avoid any confusion, I have created another bucket just for this particular demo. So as you can see, this is the bucket. Okay, so here I want to write the data which will contain the success marker. Anyway, I could show you with that particular bucket also, but just to avoid confusion, I am using another bucket. Okay, so here I will be putting the password. I have already written the password. Now what I will do, I will just select this one, and here I will edit the job. Okay, what I will do, I will add the dependent jar files. Okay, right, and here I will just save it. So with this we are all set. Now what we will do, we will create another Lambda. trigger based on success marker. Okay, and runtime environment I'll be using Python 3.9, and then here what I will do, I'll be creating the function. Okay, so here you can see what I am writing in Lambda function. Here MSCK repair hello world testing, and another table I am creating now, products with success file. Okay, that's the only change. So here in Athena I can create this particular table, products with success file. This will point to the S3 location where our this new glue job is pointing. Okay, that's it. So I will just copy this particular stuff and I will go to Athena, and then here I paste this one and I will run this. Okay, so the file is created. Now if I do select star from this, here if I run this one, currently we will be getting no data, right? Because in this particular S3 location itself data is not there. Okay, we will be putting there, right? So here trigger based on success marker, this is the Lambda. So here I will update with this particular code. I'll paste this one and I will deploy this. Okay, so here it is successfully deployed. Apart from that, I will add the configuration in the Lambda role. I'll be making sure that Athena access and S3 access also there. Otherwise MSCK repair command while trying to execute it will throw error. So here I have attached the policy. Okay, now how I am adding the trigger, there only the difference is hidden. Okay, I will choose S3 bucket name, this time CSV snow with success file, whatever is our bucket, that one only we are putting. Only thing is this particular trigger should work if some file is coming underscore success. Okay, that is basically this particular one. When this file is written, then only the Lambda should be triggered and it will be executing the MSCK repair only once, because the success file will be written only once per write, right? So that's why I am putting like this way. Okay, right? And I will acknowledge this and I will add this one. Okay, so when I am adding this one, here you can see that suffix should be success. Okay, and even in property section for this particular bucket also, if I go here, you will see that filter condition success is there. That is, all object create event it will try to send, but if it is related to underscore suffix, this kind of file if it is coming, then only it will trigger. Okay, that's it. Now what we will do, we are almost all set. Now I will go to Glue console and then here I will select this one and then here I will just run this particular job. I will just make sure that whether I have added the dependent jars or not. Yes, it is added, and I will run the job. Okay, so again it is basically going to take some amount of time, and this time it will be writing the partitions. Along with that, it will be writing a success file also, and due to the success file, the Lambda will be triggered only once, not multiple times, and it will be executing the MSCK repair command only once. Okay, right? That's how we are optimizing our whole code, right? So let's wait for a couple of seconds. So here you can see it is succeeded, right? So if I go to the CSV location, here this particular folder is there, and not only this time the partitions are created, but along with that the success file with 0 byte is also created. Okay, and it should trigger the Lambda if everything goes good. We should go to logs and we should be able to see the logs. And here see, this time only one single log file is created. That means the Lambda triggered only once. Okay, if I click on that, here you will see that only one time the trigger happened, and that happened only for success file. Okay, see, key is hello world /_ success. Okay, and size is 0 byte, right? So that itself has fulfilled our requirement. If I go to Athena and if I just query this particular table, here we will able to see the same data whatever we were getting earlier. So due to multiple execution of MSCK command, whatever we were getting, single time execution after the complete file written, then also we are getting the same data, right? and that's how we can optimize the pipeline. So I hope you understood the success file. This way you can add the same concept in EMR jobs also, like how I have shown the demo with Glue. Same concept you can apply in EMR also. So in S3 the files can be written, and if suppose there is a success file, if it is written, then it should send the notification to SQS for extra layer of more security. You can add SQS, so that SQS will trigger the Lambda, and if Lambda is not able to process, it will be sending to DLQ. From there you can redrive or send the notification to admin team or developer team that see this particular record it is not able to process. And if Lambda successfully able to process, what it will do, it will trigger the next PySpark code or pipeline as a step function in our persistent EMR cluster or transient EMR cluster. Okay, that's how this kind of file watcher job you can create. Okay, this is popularly known as file watcher job, because until the complete file is written, it is not triggering the complete pipeline or next pipeline, right? So if you are facing this kind of situation where after multiple parts of the file is written, then only your next pipeline should be getting triggered in an event-driven manner, then the success file can help you a lot. Okay, I hope you understood this. Just play with it, try to have as much feeling as possible, because if you don't try it, just simply observing or going through the video might not help you in your practical project. So have fun with it, try to play with this particular concept. If you find this video helpful, then please like, share and comment, subscribe our channel if you have not subscribed till now, and don't forget to press the bell icon to get the notification of our latest videos. Thank you.